Hello everybody, I am the Linkzilla, and welcome back to Sonic Heroes. When we last left off, we had just completed the story with Team Dark. Now we're moving on to Team Rose. Had to go back and redo the challenge mode for the Egg Fleet, which is actually a lot easier than I thought it would be. Don't get me wrong, I lost a lot of lives, but it clued me in on just how many enemies I actually had missed along the way, and I actually feel pretty bad about it. Kind of makes me feel like I should go back and record myself doing it just to show you how badly I screwed up. But before we begin, I'd just like to take a moment to say something. I recently went over my long, nearly, I think, 12-hour long rant about the Disney Star Wars sequel trilogy, and I I found myself basically amused by everything that I said in those videos. And don't get me wrong, it's been a year since I have made those videos, but my opinion on it really hasn't cooled at all. And so, because of that, I start getting recommendations in my YouTube channel to cover Star Wars stuff that I basically hadn't touched upon in months because, well, with the COVID situation, I just really didn't feel like bringing up that ugliness again. And as far as I'm concerned, the Rise of Skywalker was the last nail in the coffin. Star Wars was dead, and see ya. And these movies killed it. So, but what I'm basically getting at is that with all these videos popping up, with all these developments that are being made over at Lucasfilm, it's made me feel a great sense of vindication, because literally everything that we who disliked those movies said would happen has happened, and now there might be just the slightest ray of sunshine that things are starting to work yet again. So I just basically wanted to put that in this video. So let's start it out with Team Rose. I don't think that you guys will mind taking a few minutes out of this video for it, because the Team Rose videos are going to be short anyway.
Okay, here we go!
And as for that interruption, my roommates were just heading out to basically go to the store, so no big deal.
You fools must all have a death wish. Witness this invincible battleship built by the hands of a genius. Its power
Yes.
unmatched throughout the universe.
If you want to fight, you've got one. Let's get that floating.
And we know from the cutscene is that Amy does catch up with Sonic.
It's kind of scary.
I see nothing but clouds. Better not fall off.
Not bad.
As you can clearly tell, we are basically already halfway through this level compared to Sonic and Shadow.
All right.
Man, even the ring collection and the challenge mode is going to be a slam dunk.
Those are where the cannon
Got it! Level up!
Here we go.
I bet they're not even going to see an E2000.
I wonder if we can use that current to go up. Hey, Biz, do you think we can use your umbrella somehow?
Got it! Oh, goody!
I'll do my here we go.
Level up! Right here!
Goodbye, everybody.
We're flying so high. It's kind of scary.
I see nothing but clouds. Better not fall off.
Not bad.
My turn.
Here we go! Alright!
I'm actually a little bit, the slightest bit embarrassed that my roommates walked in while I was basically recording just to tell me that they were headed to the store. I mean, because of the fact that I was talking about Star Wars, because these new Star Wars movies, it's no escaping how political they are. And even though I know for a fact that my roommates really didn't like these movies, especially not The Last Jedi, and they didn't even bother going to see Rise of Skywalker, they literally took my opinion on it, so I happen to know for a fact that when it comes to the politics that was injected into those movies, they are basically along those lines, so...
Level up.
I wonder what's down there.
I'll do my here we go! I'll do my best! Alright!
My turn.
I wonder if we can use that.
Half the cannons are basically asleep.
Do you think we can use your umbrella somehow?
I really do think that the rest of the fleet is so concerned of stopping Sonic and Shadow that they don't even notice that Team Rose is even here.
Goody.
I'll do my here we go! Yeah! Yeah!
Level up.
I'll do my best! Here we go!
My turn.
Holy crap, they do encounter an E-2000. That's not right. You can't send an enemy of that caliber up against the kiddies.
Here we go! Here we go!
My turn.
I'll do my best!
My turn.
Here we go!
Damn it.
My turn.
I'm not even gonna bother restarting. There's no effort into this at all.
Here we go! I'll do my best! Here we go! Alright! Yeah! Here we go! Wow!
My turn. Got it. Got it.
Here we go! Here we go!
Let's go.
Here we go! Yep.
Preparing to land on that big battleship.
Alright!
They're not even shooting. Oh, they are shooting at us.
Maybe you just had a lot of time on it there.
Look at
Shut
all
up,
the
Cream.
fishy shit. I miss my froggy and fishing.
Alright,
Shut up, Big.
here we go! Cheese, get it! Alright! Here we go!
Oh yeah, that's on the path.
My
Here we go!
turn.
Alright! Yeah! Yeah!
Where does Amy store that thing anyway? Will this be the first Team Rose at level that's over 5 minutes long. One of these has to be a Team Blast. Yep, there it is. That's the best part about Team Rose, is that you can cheat. But I'm still only down to 5,000 points.
That giant ship.
I doubt it, Big.
Use thundershoot to stop those cannons.
Here we go! Level up! How's that?
My turn.
Here we go!
Great, now I'm back up to full power. And this is a unique mechanic because, oh, did I miss out on showing you guys? Oh, well, they'll probably have to either wait for the next level or the challenge or Team Chaotix. Because I know that they have it too.
I'll do my best! Here we go! Yeah, here we go!
Man, with all these cannons around, you have to be careful. Team Rose might actually have to put in effort to actually survive this.
My turn.
I'll do my best! Here we go! I'll do my best!
My turn.
I'll do my
Got
best!
it. My turn. Got it. Sorry.
I'll do my best! Here we go!
My turn. Oh. Sorry.
Here we go!
Ooh.
I'll do my best! Here we go!
My turn.
Beaten by flowers. How weak they must be.
I'll do my best! Here we go! All right!
Right. That's probably not going to be good. $35.98.
That was good.
Oh, I'm burned. I am wounded. Nah. I'm gonna go back and fix that right now. Because there's no way I'm basically having a repeat of last time.
We're up! You can count on me!
Okay, here we go.
So here's an interesting thing. I know that basically you guys won't answer me because you guys just don't leave comments on my videos, but a friend of mine, well, I use the term friend very loosely when describing him, an acquaintance of mine has been trying to annoy me into getting World of Warcraft. He even basically offered to not only buy the game for me, but buy me 7 months of play. Now, I'm very apprehensive towards WoW for several reasons, because, well, one, with the way that my busy schedule has been so, well, busy, I don't see investing my time in a game that basically is a time consumer as much as WoW is to be all that indicative of a good idea. I have to diversify. I have to do multiple things at once. If I just get stuck doing just this one game for too long, then I'm literally wasting my time.
My turn.
Here we go!
That's like the one thing that basically is a thing with me. I don't like it when my time is being wasted. So the way that I see it is that if WoW was just like a one-time payment only, like a game that you pay for once, and you basically can play it to your heart's content for the rest of your fucking life, without having to actually pay for it, without actually having to pay for like a privilege to play it, that would be one thing. But the fact that you have to buy subscription to basically use the game, to basically play the game online with servers, that has always basically rubbed me the wrong way, because it's like, I'm a busy guy. I have an actual job. I can't just dedicate my time to playing an online game non-stop, especially one that I know isn't going to interest me, because I'm just not into those kinds of RPGs. They take too long before anything actually happens. So that's the main reason. I would basically get these 7 months of play from this guy, but out of all those 7 months, I would only be able to play it like 3, maybe 4 days a week, whereas the rest of the week I would have to devote to actually doing other stuff, so it just doesn't seem feasible. And the other reason why I'm apprehensive towards WoW, apart from really just not liking anything to do with the game, the story, the concept, just online games in general, really has to do with the fact that WoW is the game that literally drove my brother insane. Like, he actually had a chance of being a normal human being before he first played WoW, and then he played WoW and his brain got replaced with an avocado. An overripe avocado, I might say. So what I'm saying is that I watched World of Warcraft turn my brother insane, watch it make him do many crazy things. All because basically, like, the guild that he was running with basically, like, double-crossed him, and he took umbrage to that. And he was convinced that some girl he was playing with was actually in love with him, but it turns out she was just trolling him. And so he basically, like, tried to track down these people and plot some kind of revenge, IRL. And don't get me wrong, I could understand basically being pissed off that these people that you play in an online game basically, like, took you for a fool and screwed you over. Like, this one time that I played on a Minecraft server, some guy literally, like, broke into my base and robbed me, so I did get my revenge, though, but it was, like, an actual in-game revenge kind of thing, so I tracked him down to his secret base, got all my stuff back, stole all his stuff, and then blew his base the fuck up. So that basically. Now the way that this cannon works is that you belly flop onto it, you press it down, and it begins raising higher and higher, like a platform.
I'll do my best!
Look it, the cannons aren't even changing direction to try and hit you. Literally speaking, you could just... So I basically just watched World of Warcraft turn my older brother into basically a really cringy individual that I really hope that he's basically gotten past at this point in his life, but I don't want to go down that same road. And for those of you who are saying that then just don't, well, I'm not all that sure I'm not that susceptible to being the same kind of idiot that my brother was. Because in a lot of ways we are the same kind of idiots. But this same friend, he's basically telling me that World of Warcraft is on Steam for $40. Are you telling me that it was more than $40 before this point? That is literally the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. There's no way that game deserves to be $40, especially considering that the subscription fee is $15.
We're like awesome!
Totally awesome! Wow, I've talked about Star Wars and World of Warcraft on this video. How about I actually talk about the game that I'm actually playing?
You can count on
But that seems like so much
Here
effort.
we go.
Here we go. Hurry and find Eggman. I love what Amy says when the level starts out.
Here we are. It's quite overwhelming. I've got to pull myself together.
Froggy.
That's right, Big. Just one simple thing motivates you. And you're not going to stop until you get Froggy back.
Here we go.
My turn.
Froggy. I've got to pull myself together.
Areas are unstable and may detonate. When it starts to shake, get away fast.
I don't get it. Why would Eggman design the portions of his ship to be unstable?
I'll do my best.
My turn. Got it.
I'll do my best. Here we go. Level up.
I don't get how Amy is supposed to get that. She can't triangle jump.
My turn. Got it.
Nah, we can't have that key, so we're gonna have to take a hit. Unbelievable, they don't even face the Egg Hammer armored.
Here we go.
My turn.
Level up.
Way to body slam, Big. Doing.
Here we go.
My turn. Got
Here we
it.
go.
My turn. So, really, when you think about it, Team Rose's goal, and especially in their challenge modes, is to basically go around and steal as much of Eggman's money as possible. What, do you think that there are just rings lying around in crates for no reason?
Maybe he doesn't like his neighbors much.
I mean, I don't like my neighbors either, but I don't build a friggin' ship to get away from them. Instead, I just go live on a deserted island that's inhabited with giant monsters.
Oh my god!
What's wrong, Amy? Boing.
Eggman's robots are everywhere!
Yeah, we are on his ship.
I'm ready.
Level up!
I mean, Amy, did you seriously expect there to be no Eggman robots on this ship? I'm invincible. How the heck did that laser even hurt me? Look at this. No self-destruct button. Instead, they fly out.
Hoo-hee.
There was an invisible wall that hit me.
This
So-
weather reminds me of our last attack on the egg carrier. You've been in battle before? What? You too, Mr. Big?
What? No lasers? I think Big has otherwise lost his mind.
Uh-oh.
Whoa.
We're gonna hit it.
No, we're not. Oh, there's the gold ring.
Alright!
But then where does that other path lead? Anyway, I think that the whole self-destruct thing was actually done as a ploy by Eggman to basically try and kill, like, Sonic and his crew. Especially that's what Shadow seems to indicate, that Team Dark basically indicates that
Kinda super
that wasn't
duper
enough to stop
happy.
us. Should I stop and basically do the challenge mode before fighting Egg Emperor? Too much effort.
Dr. Eggman!
Froggy, where are you?
It's your fault that Sonic and I aren't together! You're gonna be
No, it isn't.
for the rest of your life!
Enough of this. Game, cream, time to work later.
Amy, reality, as well as the Federal Bureau of Investigation, is the reason you and Sonic aren't together. Especially since Sonic apparently doesn't know how to read based on the Sonic the Hedgehog movie, so he has no idea what the heck a Romeo and Juliet clause is going to be.
That robot will charge straight at us if there's enough distance. Try not to get left behind. Level up! Got it!
Here we go!
Right there!
Here we go! We're almost there!
Okay!
It's not over yet.
Level up! We'll put an end to this! I won't wait until Jesus to call our reunited!
Hang on, Froggy!
I won't go down that easy.
Here we go!
Come back here, you! Hurry, Amy!
Level up!
Ow!
I'll do my best! Here we go! I'll do my best!
Ah! I was getting fucked up there.
I'll show you what real evil is.
Okay, let's give it all we've got! Okay!
Like, where on the ship even are we?
Here we go! I'll do my best! Here we go!
Oh, so it worked that time?
I'll show you what real evil is.
Okay, let's give it all we've got! Okay!
That blade attack is too powerful.
I'll do my best! Here we go! Level up! Here we go! Yeah! I'll do my best! Here we go!
Level up!
I'll do my best! I'll do my best!
Oh!
I'll do my best!
I'll show you what real evil is.
Okay, let's give it all we've got! Okay! I'll do my best! Here we go! Yeah! Level up!
That robot will charge straight at us if there's enough distance. Try not to get left behind. That robot will charge straight at us if there's enough distance. Try not to get left behind. Level up! Got
I'll do my
it!
best! We're ready now!
Right
Level up! Here we go! Yeah! We're almost there! Yeah!
Okay! Right
Not over yet. Some fools.
Here we go! I'll do my best!
I would just like to point out that Team Dark literally did this all in one cycle.
We'll put an end to this. I will fight until Team and Jakula are reunited.
Hang on, Froggy!
I will go down, Master. Defeated? Impossible! No!
Thankfully, he turned around. And now we see the cutscene from their perspective.
Dr. Eggman, please stop being bad.
Oh, I'm sure he'll acquiesce. Froggy!
Chaos data has been copied.
I'm so glad for you, Cheese.
You heard that, right? Chaos data has been copied, and Amy seemed to be apprehensive about the fact that Eggman just melted into a puddle.
Hey, isn't that Mr. Sonic over there?
But of course, she has a one-track mind. A stalker with a crush. So, that was the story for Team Rose, the condescending easy mode of Sonic Heroes, and yet, I think that when it came to the boss battles, I still had more of a challenge with them than I did with Team Dark, or basically with Team Sonic. So how could basically their levels, who are basically like so easy, that's so condescendingly easy, still be so tediously difficult? But I think that it's kind of refreshing after how lengthy Team Dark's levels can be. But then again, so in regards to the story, their involvement is very simple. They just want to get their friends back, except for Amy, who basically wants to force herself onto the main protagonist. But what are you going to do about that? But anyways, I feel like with the story, you can more or less sort of get behind their motivations. The only problem is that there really isn't all that much dialogue to sort of justify their causes. Sure, they have a photograph implying that Sonic kidnapped their friends, but they never really actually confront Sonic about it, barring the dialogue that's in the team boss battle. But those things can be over in like the first 30 seconds, so you could basically miss out on the conversation. But I really do think that they were the first ones on the scene when it came to the Egg Albatross, so could that possibly mean that they were the ones that managed to bring it down? And, well, I'm just wondering, like, that last bit there with the chaos data, was that implying that, was that implying that Metal Sonic stole their data at that point, or did he do it here at the wreckage of Egg Albatross? Because he doesn't really have all that much motivation to let Froggy and Chocola go, unless the reason that he took them, chaos data. Oh wow, that's actually incredibly layered, because, well, in Sonic Adventure, the Chow are basically known as the servants of chaos, the god, the primordial god that exists inside the Master Emerald, and Froggy swallowed a Chaos Emerald back in Sonic Adventure and basically absorbed some of Chaos's powers, so that's probably why he took them. It wasn't about luring Team Rose in at all, it was about analyzing the Froggy and Chocola's connection with Chaos, so what is Metal Sonic even up to? What does Eggman have to do with any of this? I gotta admit that Team Rose's song is pretty damn catchy. Even though basically it's a song all about Amy stalking Sonic. Shinobi Toyota. Isn't that supposed to be a T? Created by Sonic Team. Presented by Sega. Another story. Only one team left, and then on to the real prize. Well, Team Rose is at 100%. Now there's only one thing left to do.
We're up! You can count on me!
Okay.
Oh, wait.
Here we go.
I didn't do the challenge mode, did I? I thought that I did, but I didn't. What am I thinking of? I think I planned to do the challenge mode as well, because that would have prevented things from seeming a bit lopsided like they are now.
You can count on me!
I think that basically because it took me actually so long to actually get an A rank on this. I feel awful. Falafel. I feel awful. I kind of wish that this Egg Fleet City actually Egg Fleet section actually flew into a city. Because that would have been so much cooler to actually see what Eggman was going to use the Egg Fleet for. Like, to actually see a civilization that he was planning to overthrow and impose his own will over.
Nothing but clouds. Better not fall off.
Alright! Alright! Not that right!
My turn. Got it. Got it.
I'll do my best!
Well, smells like somebody lit a candle.
My turn. Got it.
Either that or the house is on fire again.
My
There's a
turn.
switch on top of this cannon! Big! Slam it down! Woo!
My turn. Ho ho. Ho ho. Got it.
I'll do my best! Here we go! Alright! Yeah! Yeah!
My turn. Ho ho. Ho ho. Got it.
I'll do my best!
Okay, let's play a new game.
Here we go!
Today!
Here we go!
We'll basically have 100 rings after this.
Alright! Stay away from those markers! Those are where the cannons aim!
Ho ho. Ho ho. Ho ho. Got
Only
it.
100 more rings to go!
My turn.
I'll do my best!
My turn.
I'll do
Got
my best!
it.
Here we go! Yeah! Here we go! Alright! I'll do my best! Here we go!
My turn. Ho ho.
Woo! I'll do my... Here we go!
Hey, sometimes you gotta live dangerously, you know what I'm saying?
Looks like we can go up if we touch the current coming off that fan! Maybe you can use your umbrella, Mr. Big!
That's right, call me Mr. Big. They call me Mr. Big!
Ho ho. Ho ho. Got it. Ho ho.
I don't know why I couldn't get that, but I just can't.
Ho ho.
Whoa! Bitchin'.
Got it. Got it.
I don't get why the bitches hesitate.
Ho ho. Got it.
Here we go!
Someone dies tonight because of that. Literally going to just go out into the street, find the first person I see walking along the road, and just stab them to death.
Better not fall off.
Alright! Alright! Not bad! Alright!
My turn.
I'll
Got
do my
it.
best!
My turn. Got it.
I'll do my best!
My turn.
I'll do my best! Alright!
My turn.
I'll do my best! Here we go! Woo! Alright, here we go!
My got it.
I'll do my best! Here we go!
My turn.
Here we go! Alright!
Got
Ready
it.
anytime!
That circle marked by your feet means that you're in danger. Got
Only
it.
100 more rings to go!
Got it.
I'll just hear it! Yeah!
My
Can you
turn.
understand those cannons, Mr. Big?
My turn. Got it.
I'll do my best! Here we go! Here we go! Here, yeah!
My turn.
I'll do my best!
My turn.
Looks like we can go up if we catch the current coming off that sand! Maybe you can use your umbrella, Mr. Big!
Got it. Got it. Got it.
I'll do my best! Yeah!
Got
Here
it.
we go!
My turn.
I'll do my best!
Got it.
Here we go!
My turn. Oh.
Oh my god.
We're flying so high! It's kind of scary!
I see nothing but clouds. Better not fall off.
Alright!
My turn. Got it.
I'll do my best!
My turn.
I'll do my best! Woo!
My turn. Got it.
I'll do my best!
Got it.
Here we go!
My turn.
I'll do my best!
Got it.
Here we go! Yeah!
My turn. Got it.
Alright! I'll do my... Here we go! Alright, go! Anytime!
Bad idea, bad idea. Whoa.
Alright! 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 Stay away from
What? No indication.
those are where the cannons
My turn. Got it. Got it.
I'll do my... Here we... Yeah! Here we go!
My turn. Got it.
I'll do my best!
My turn.
I'll
Got
do my best!
it.
Here we go! Here we go! Yeah!
My turn.
I
I wonder if these cannons have anything.
Go up. Hey big. Do you think we can use your umbrella somehow? Only 50 more rings to go.
Shut up, Queen.
I'll do my best. Wow!
Haha. Try shooting me now, bitches.
Here we go.
Got it.
I'll do my best. Wow!
One more ring.
I'll do my best.
My
I'll do my
turn.
best. All right. We did it.
Wow, that was a lot more difficult than it had any right to be, even though there were literally rings lying all over the place. Quit giving me fives, goddammit!
I'm so happy I want to tell everyone. We're up. You can count on me.
Okay, here we go.
I just don't get it. I kind of wish that they had like a different bonus mission, because Team Chaotix is the one that's supposed to be making the money.
Here we are. It's quite overwhelming. I've got to pull myself together.
Froggy.
I think we should go down there. Here we go.
My turn.
I'll do my best.
If we just stand here, the ground may disappear. Better get going. My
How does he know that that's gonna happen?
I'll do my best.
level up.
Here we go. Yeah. Here we go. All right.
Boom.
My turn. Oh, got it. Got it. Oh, goody.
Level up. Here we go. Here we go.
I got it.
Here we go. Do my best. Here we go. Ah!
Do you remember how I mentioned that there's stuff in the cannons up there? If they even have the cannons for Team Rose.
Here we go.
My
Can't
turn.
believe he built that thing. It's huge. Maybe he doesn't like his neighbors much.
Maybe his neighbors don't like him.
Only 100 more rings to go.
You ever thought about that, Cream?
I'll do my best.
rabbit can do it.
The cute rabbit can do it.
I'll do my best. Here we
You know, I actually basically, like, wanted to make a comment, like, all throughout this playthrough, that Big is basically the Lenny of the Sonic universe. However, considering that his teammate is a rabbit, I think that that should make Cream a little bit worried.
Oh my god!
You can call me Link, Amy. Who is texting me? Haven't left yet, issue with the flights. My dad, as you all know, lives in Mexico City. He got a second job as a courier,
Man,
so
robots are everywhere. What are we gonna
Okie dokie. I'm ready.
the job basically, he gets assignments to pretty much travel to various locations, pick up some stuff, and deliver it to his clients. So, he actually got his first gig sometime last week, and he just got another one tonight. So, he's basically expecting to fly out to Monterrey, Mexico in just a few hours. But right now, he's got a problem with a flight going on, so
do?
who knows, it might delay the flight till tomorrow. All I know is that he has to be in San Francisco by tomorrow as well.
Froggy!
Not good. This is not good. Oh, not good.
Uh-oh, we're gonna hit it.
Here we go! Yeah! Here we go!
Please be something good up here. A life.
I'll do my best! We did it!
Boom, 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 boom. Well, that's Team Rose finished, and holy crap, this video took an hour. What's that doing with the Team Rose?
I want to tell everyone!
115. Only 5 left. Huh. But Team Chaotix only has 4 more emblems to collect. Well, anyways, that's all the time that I have for this video, and I think that I might call it for tonight, because, I don't know, it just seems like playing Sonic Heroes has taken a lot longer than it realistically should have. So, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please leave a comment down in the comment section below, like and share it with your friends. When we next meet, we will finish off the Sonic Heroes story mode by completing Team Chaotix, and the big mysteries will finally be revealed. We're going to complete their level, we're going to get the final Chaos Emerald, and, well, you'll just have to wait and see. So if you want to catch that, then be sure to smash that subscribe button and ring that bell for notifications. And as always, I'll catch you guys in the next video.